guys, what's up? It is Becca, and hi guys, it's almost Christmas, so I figured that since it's almost Christmas and everyone out there is doing their holiday looks, I figured why not jump on the train. So, to celebrate the holidays, I decided let's do a hair and makeup tutorial. So, if you would like to find out how I created this Dita Von Teese inspired holiday look, make sure to stay tuned. Now, this video breaks down into two parts. So, in this part, you'll be watching the makeup. Okay. Thank you guys very much for watching. Stay tuned. And if you want to see how to do the hair, go and check out my other video. Alright, bye guys.
Hi guys, I'm glad you are here to watch the makeup portion of my Dita Von Teese inspired makeup and hair tutorial. Now, I just used a lotion on my skin as a moisturizer today. Now, the products I will be using for my eyebrows are the products that are my Holy Grail go-to. I'm using the NYX Eyebrow Gel in Espresso, the Ulta Beauty Brow Tint Mascara in Medium, and an e.l.f. Duo Ended Brush. So I will be taking that and applying it. Now, the one thing I'm going to be doing differently about these eyebrows is I want them to be very obviously done. I'm not going for a natural look. I want them sharp and on point, slightly different than what I would normally do. So we're just going to get those filled in real quick. I basically outlined what I wanted the brow to be and then filled that in. I'm sorry that for my apply, I have to look in the mirror. It's because I am completely horribly blind and can't see what I'm doing unless there's a mirror less than a foot from my face. So I apologize about that. Now this look is great because it's extremely simple to do. I guess you could say it's a beginner look. At the same time, it's not, though, because of slight technicalities. But it is a very simple look. It doesn't require very much. So now that I have them both done, we are going to take that Ulta Beauty Brow Mascara that I spoke about and make sure all the hairs are going to stay in place. Moving on, we're going to go to the eyelids. Now for the eyelids, I'm going to be using the Cinema Secrets. It's a cream paint, and this is pretty close to the skin tone on my eyelids. It doesn't have an actual name, and I've had it for 5 or more years now, so I have no clue what it is. But I am using a concealer brush to put that right underneath my eyebrows because, like I said, we want them to be defined, so we're going to actually carve them out. Alright, and I do like to blend that out with my finger. It's the best blending tool I have, in my opinion. Now, next up, I'm going to be taking the Hard Candy Glamouflage with the same brush that I just did the Cinema Secrets cream paint on. I'm going to put that on the very tip of that brush, and I'm going to take that brush and do it sideways along the top to get the absolute thinnest line possible to carve out the top of the brows. So that's what I'm doing right here. just making sure that the brows are perfect, no imperfections. Now I'm taking the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Eden and applying that to my lid area. Now, one thing I'm going to do differently with this than what I usually do is instead of just blending by swiping back and forth, what I'm doing is taking the flat side of that same concealer brush and patting it in so that we want as much product as possible. So I'm going to pat the edges and then blend out the edges with my finger, making sure to get all over the lid, even the inner corners. Now I'm just going to take this baby wipe. It's just a regular baby wipe. And I wiped off the concealer from the back of my hand. Now I'm taking a very small e.l.f. Fluffy blending brush, and I'm using my absolute favorite go-to brown shade from MAC. This is in the shade Texture. Now, the one thing that's going to be different about this makeup look from a lot of trending makeup looks is pin-up vintage looks. If you want to be more true to the pin-up style, eyeshadow was very, very minimal and not in your face in a lot of pictures that you'll see. So basically what I'm doing with that brown shade is applying it into the crease to give that illusion of a deeper crease, basically. Now I'm taking just a random fluffy blending brush and I blended that out. You want this to be so blended that you almost don't even know that it's there. That is what we're going for. Now I'm taking a flat smudge brush from e.l.f. and taking that same MAC shadow and defining the crease even more because I really want it to be noticeable but subtle. So once again, I'm going to blend and blend and blend and blend until it is the smoothest gradient possible. Now I'm just taking that Cinema Secrets body cream paint stuff and going underneath my eyebrows once again to make sure that the eyeshadow does not go up too far on my lid, blending once again. Now, what I'm going to be doing is, I thought that this was really fitting. This is a little eyeshadow eyeshadow palette from Ulta Beauty. It comes in six shades, if I can speak, and the shade that I chose is called Pinup Girl. I figured it was fitting and that it would be good for this look. So, and the brush that I'm using is an Ulta Beauty eyeshadow brush. Now, I'm going to be taking, this is a loose shimmer pigment from the brand Mika Beauty in the shade Tease. It is an absolute beautiful color. I'm taking the same brush that I applied Pinup Girl in and doing this to my inner corners, and take the blending brush and blend it out. Now, this is time for eyeliner. I'm going to take the Ulta Beauty gel eyeliner pencil into my bottom waterline. And I'm not going to do it very dramatic. This is just to accentuate my bottom lashes. So now we're going to be creating our wings. This is the Wet n Wild felt tipped eyeliner in whatever, it's black. It's black felt tip eyeliner from Wet n Wild, because they were out of my favorite felt tip eyeliner when I went to Walmart. And so yeah, you do your wings. Every pinup girl has to have her wings. Well, at least if you're doing a Dita Von Teese inspired look. Now what I'm going to do, I'm take that baby wipe I was using earlier and just make sure that the edges of the wings are perfect and exactly how I want them to be. Now I'm taking my Ulta Beauty Limitless Lashes Mascara and applying mascara. We all know how to apply mascara, so there you go. And just, making sure that everything got coated nice and good, and making that face that we all do when you put mascara on. Making sure my hair is out of the way. Now I'm taking my MAC Studio Fix foundation with that same concealer brush. And this is the part that will be extremely self-explanatory. Going to cover your face in foundation. And then you're going to blend it out with a beauty sponge. I'm using the knockoff Beauty Blender sponge to blend this out. So yeah, that's pretty much the only description you need for this entire part of the video. Apply the foundation where foundation goes and blend it out with a beauty sponge. Alright, I did one half. Doing the same exact thing to the other half now. Alright, liquid foundation is done. Now, I'm not going to be using a setting powder. I'm going to be using mineral foundation to set this liquid foundation, because that is how I want this look to be. I want it to have a flawless look. This is the e.l.f. like airbrush something foundation brush, I believe. So the mineral foundation I'm using is from a brand called Selected. They are like a sister company to Mika Beauty Cosmetics, which is one of my favorite makeup brands. And I believe this is in the shade Desert Sand. It's very yellow. So I'm taking just a clean, fluffy brush. I believe this is a Lancome brush. Lancome. And just making sure any excess was dusted off. Now, I am not going to be doing contour for this. This is very vintage inspired. So I'm taking a brush and applying blush to my cheeks. Now I did apply a very generous amount, but that's because I will be blending it out. This is a mineral blush from Avon. Yeah, Avon. And it has a slight shimmer to it as well. Now I'm taking my black eyeliner, the felt tipped one from Wet n Wild, and doing Dita Von Teese's famous beauty mark. Now onto lips. I've got two lip liners. One is a very beautiful cherry red. These were both purchased from like a 99-cent store type of place. So, and I've had them for so long, I have no clue what brands they are. So you're going to outline your lips with the cherry red color. And once you have done that, and make sure that it's like nice and perfect. Make sure your pencil is sharp, because you want this to be precise. And then I go back in with the burgundy shade and I do just underneath my bottom lip and the points of my Cupid's bow. Now this is the NYX matte lipstick. I can't remember the shade off the top of my head, but it's a very true, like, matte cherry red. So we're going to fill in our lips, like so. And then go back over with your eyeliner to make sure that, or not your eyeliner, your lip liner to make sure that everything is perfect. Now I'm going to take, this is the Hard Candy Wet Ever, I think it's called. Forever Wet, something like that. To give it just a little bit of a glossy shine right in the middle. And that is it for the makeup